Hi guys!
Welcome,
Day 5!
everybody.
Day 5! We're back. Hopefully we get Dick back and we have Kirsten and Ashley back. How are you guys?
How is everybody? Happy Friday. It's Friday, right?
It doesn't feel like Friday. Forget days and tribes.
This is Christina.
Hello, everyone. Happy to be here.
I get to call her Jelly Bean. Spirit told me when I was getting ready one day before we met up to call her Jelly Bean, and come to find out her family has called her Jelly Bean.
Yeah, so some divine resonance there.
Yeah, weird. I'm super stoked, and thankfully Lindsay is who connected me to her. And now this is the other face, co-producer of Odyssey in Maui. She owns her own company that helps people connect back to nature. Her work is moving and exciting, and you just get right in to what your natural state is. Christina, can you give the world a bit on your mission?
Yes. So my mission is to help humans have a multi-dimensional relationship with nature so they can live expansive lives. And I do this through combining a lot of modalities like breathwork, earthing, primal play, abundance meditation, the shamanic journey, and a few other things like womb wisdom and connecting to women's cycles. So we get a really comprehensive way of really living an optimal life. And it's my belief, my true belief, that the more we're disconnected from nature, the more we just kind of feel off and fractured.
Yeah.
Like I think that it's easy in modern society to patch a lot of things to be, and there's nothing wrong there, but the real root of living is we are animals and we have very primal needs. And that's where my work comes in with men and women, especially women, is really helping them understand, like, if you're not meeting this need, something's always going to feel off.
Yeah. So juicy.
Balance. Her personal journey and story is what led her to making this her life's purpose. She grew up in nature. She was raised by people who just really taught her the value of being submerged in our natural state and with what gives us life. Earth gives us life. And there's so much science. Gosh, we love science on this.
I know.
Going back to it.
It's on her back.
Proves, what her work is doing, why it is so important to connect back to Earth. And we've been saying forever, like, earth grounding, and that was like a woo-woo hippie thing, but now it's real.
I know. Now all the science is catching up to all these principles. It's really cool.
Very cool.
And that's kind of what she does, is she brings in a little of like the 3D world and like what we're experiencing and into this other earth world and how it's connecting and how we can implement it on our daily practices. Things that you can do today that help bring you back to balance and back to nature, even if you're living in the city. So before we jump in, is there anything you want to add to her hello or?
I met Christina a year ago, and I instantly loved her. Her energy is so warm and inviting and loving, and she is so amazing at what she does and embodying everything that she's sharing, the medicine that she shares. And I always say it's the simplest things that are the most powerful, and Christina has taken all of those, put them together, and she delivers them in such a way that is so potent and so powerful for people to transform.
Thank you, Lindsay. I really appreciate that.
So the world needs tips. We need challenges. We want to know why Odyssey is important to you. What will you be bringing to Odyssey? What are you going to touch on when we're there? I know we're hiking in Maui. If you guys are coming, she's going to be out there on the grounds with us on the beach and in the woods and just really putting us into physical practices that is going to awaken and alive your DNA and all your cells.
Yes. So for me, why Odyssey is important and why it feels so in alignment is because, first of all, we exist in community. Like, I think it's very easy to get lost in the problems of ourself and get in the I, me, ego, what's wrong with me. But every time you're part of an aligned community, the ripple effect is just amplified in your life. And that's my number one reason is I've always been drawn and seen the benefits of being in community experiences. Like when you are with a group of people with an intention for 5 days, magic happens. Like it's a ripple effect. And you know, just the different healing healing aspects of all the teachers and mentors that are being brought. Like these are really big thought leaders in like actually getting to more systemic healing, not patchwork healing, not just high vibe. It's really getting into like, how can we learn from the earth to live more optimally, to live more in community, and to really, really have that reciprocity with nature? I think we're seeing a huge paradigm shift for our modern culture, and knowing that it's not about us. It's not just about our lives. It's about our communities. It's about how we help each other. And that's why I feel like Odyssey is so potent, and why I was drawn to it is because of that multidimensional community, earth-based and people community.
I think I'm really glad she opened up with that. For those of you who are watching who have experienced moments in your life where you've had community, I think that's about ReWild, coming back to that wild state, the state that we are meant to be in community, and now we live very sectioned and separate, and that's not a normal thing for us. I think everybody knows, I want everybody to live together, one giant big house.
I mean, that's my dream.
Everybody have little tiny houses. So you don't have to. Anyway, and that's a big thing that happens with experiences like this, is you create a forever family. And that's what you guys, we hope that we're setting the stage for with the 7-day challenge with you guys that have been through with us, is a forever family. You guys are going to understand, we're going to kind of have the same language, and anytime you're having a low or a loss, you can come back to this group. Because now you have a forever family now.
Absolutely.
So we know what kind of brought you here. We know what your company looks like. So she does this, her company takes and does retreats throughout Texas, if you guys are ever in Texas, and now in Hawaii with us. And she does monthly gatherings, and then she does a festival once a year?
Once a year.
And then she actually takes people out and they go camping together. It's so cool. And then the last night she does an Airbnb, right?
Yes, so it's 3 nights camping, and the last night we stayed in an Airbnb.
Come to Texas. And join. We'll all do like a sleepover in our pajamas and hang out for days together by campfire. So it's a really cool mission, and obviously that's why we're all aligned. What are 5 tips that people can do right now to connect back to their natural state in nature?
Awesome. So the first one I'm going to mention is very easy and very practical, is earthing. So earthing is the practice of having your bare feet on a natural earth surface. You can actually do this on concrete as well. So if you're in a city and access to a park or nature is difficult, concrete actually holds minerals as well. Now what this does, think of the earth as one giant battery, and with shoes we have lost that natural energetic connection. So being a part of the earth with your feet, we have a short time today, but the benefits are incredible. From inflammation to digestion to mental health to reproductive health. Earthing for just 15 minutes a day is the first one I want to speak to. The second one is the reciprocity with a plant or a tree. So if you want to get out of that I, me, it's my world, ego world, which is something that we're all can easily succumb to, is talking to a plant. Even just a plant outside your door is saying hello to the plant or thank you to the plant, bringing in that gratitude for the plant, because hug a tree because that also energetically with your DNA reminds you that you are abundant, that you have what you need. So you have the trees, you have air, you have the ground that's feeding you, you have what you need. That's number 2. Number 3, I'm going to speak to more of the feminine connection, because those are a lot of the women that I work with, is connecting to your menstrual cycles. So if you don't understand your menstrual cycle, I recommend you start researching. You can type this in, the seasons of your menstrual cycle. Because your energy changes from week to week, your hormones change from week to week, and our seasons in our menstrual cycle can very much mimic the seasons of nature. So it's another multi-dimensional way to connect to nature, is saying, okay, when I'm bleeding right now, that I'm connecting to fall. When I'm ovulating right now, I'm connecting to spring and that more vibrant energy. So that's a really great thing too, because as women and men's energy is very different. So it gives a lot more empowerment over the situation as well. Number 4, I recommend breathing in the morning. Breath is the most ancient universal language. And breath also invites more oxygen, obviously, in our body, which means new cells, regeneration. So if you're feeling stuck and stagnant, instead of trying to overthink what's happening or be distracted by something, just stop, close your eyes and breathe. And especially in the morning, because our brain state in the morning is really susceptible to either being on a track of calm or being on a track of stress. So if we wake up in the morning and we grab our phones and we're just checking it, that's sending it into a fight or flight state. But if we pause in the morning and breathe, it's a really great way to just ground yourself for the day.
Beautiful.
And the last one I want to mention is, I think, the most important fundamental one, and that's being a part of the circle again. So back to what my value is in community, like, we have a very fundamental need to be a part of a circle, to be a part of an environment where we show up around the campfire, the figurative campfire. So wherever you are in the world, in your communities, is finding a circle of men, women, both, that you can be a part of. And this is more of an emotional, expansive circle where you can really drop in and share with each other in a safe space, where you can breathe together, where you might dance together. You might do something that maybe isn't as mainstream that you would think in modern society. This is not going out and getting drinks. This isn't going out to dinner. This is really like being a part of a community that helps each other energetically. And I think that's probably the most important.
Yeah, very.
They study the 7 places in the world where people live the longest, and one of the blue zones is based in a church community, because community is so important. When they interviewed, these people always had unconditional love and non-judgment. So this particular one was really great, and I think that's what you're touching on, is how important it is to be connected to people who don't judge, who support, who love. It's just a safe place. And I love her number 1 tip. I think it's important to remember in all of this that not only does Earth give us life, but we need to give Earth life back. And when we started wearing shoes, not only did we lose that energetic connection to Earth, but Earth lost that energetic connection from us. So we stopped giving back that same energy. So Earth also gets energy from us. And can take and feel our energy. They've proven with plants and water. They've done studies where our energy, just our thoughts, affect water and affect plants. So when you're giving gratitude to Earth, Earth gives gratitude back. Even your water when you're drinking it. And that's that whole idea, is coming back to it, just really being in appreciation. Those 5 tips are great.
Oh, thank you.
We were lucky enough to experience Christina firsthand at one of our in-person events a few weeks ago at Somavita. And so we did the breathwork and the ecstatic dance and meditation. And getting into your body and really embodying that and feeling it, as opposed to the patchwork stuff that we were talking about, it really transforms you. And getting your body moving and getting into your body and feeling what's going on is so powerful.
And her breath work is tapping into they say we have like the stale breath that lives down deep in our belly. So here's maybe a practice. Can you show everybody what
Y'all ready?
This is fire breath?
So, this is holotropic breath work. So, it's going to look really weird, but you can lay down, and of course, everyone research their contraindications, but you can lay down, and you can put your right hand over your womb, 1 power space, left hand over your heart, power space, and you're going to go like this. Now, do that laying down. Try for just like 30 seconds and drop into a deep meditation. Again, what that is doing is priming your body to be in that state. So you can really more drop into a trance-like state and get beyond this analytical thinking mind, which is so limited, because our most intelligent cells are our heart and our gut. That's the most emotional intelligence, and that's what breath does. It gets you more into your emotional intelligence, and when you can do that, you attract more.
It increases your serotonin. So there's actually a chemical change in your body from doing the really great breath work. There's tons of studies on just getting there's actually a quote I love: change your breath, change your mind, change your life.
Love that.
So the breath work is really, really important. That was our first in-person workshop, by the way, that she's talking about. Lindsay and I got to do our first in-person workshop.
That was awesome.
Can you call us public speakers? We're going to do one a month from now until Odyssey together. If any of you are watching in the Austin area, it's free. We went over capacity. Our last workshop we did, we were only supposed to have 18. I think we almost had 30 people in the room.
It was magical.
It was so cool because everybody was like cuddling and then connecting, and we got yelled at a couple times. We were so loud. That's how much fun we were having. So come if you're in the area. What's a challenge that somebody can start doing?
Yeah, I would say 2 things. Breathe upon waking and plant your feet in the earth. Those 2 things are very much also connecting energetically, like breath with more sky, air, and feet with more earth. So really connecting the both of those. Like your days will transform. Your days will transform, no doubt, if you can try those 2 things, because they're such essential part of our most primal needs.
I have trees a lot.
Yeah, me too.
And I was like, what can I do to serve you?
Yeah.
Thank you. What can I, and just that activation and connecting with it and giving, how can I serve you today, earth and air, water? We need a magic word from you. So one person a day, one person from this 7-day series is going to win
a free ticket to Odyssey.
Come dance and breathe with us.
Yeah.
And how do they do that?
Christina's going to give us a keyword.
So
go ahead.
the keyword is Gaia.
Ooh, I love
Gaia.
that.
My signature group coaching program is called Gaia's Compass. So
that.
Gaia, Earth.
We have a product that we're about to release in Nature of Nowhere, our company with products. If you guys haven't heard that, plug in over here. That's about to release called Gaia for our moms in our world.
Oh my gosh, amazing.
Yeah. Speaking of moms, I've been swearing every day that when I'm going to do this, I just want to shout out to my mom right now, Gaia. She just had surgery, and everyone that's watching, send my mama lots of love and appreciation, because man, what would we do without our moms?
I know.
Agreed.
She just keeps saving this butt. That's it, I think, for today. Do you have any questions? Anybody on here that added in?
And feel free, y'all, if you have any questions, tag me, reach out to me. Like, I love chatting about this conversation. I know it can be, for people who aren't exposed to it, ReWilding can kind of seem like very macro. So if you have any questions, just reach out. I love chatting about this.
Where can they find
Yes, you can find me on Facebook. Just type in my name, Christina Schooler. On Instagram, I'm Rooted Method. And my website is rootedmethod.com.
Did I wear deodorant today?
Great, I
did. Just kidding.
Wow.
You guys can come to Odyssey.
Yes, be with
us. Spend 6 nights with us. Spend the night with us. Like, get into community. Discover how you really can live your best life. If it's not at Odyssey, again, we're doing financial aid, we're doing scholarships. We've got every way possible to get you and manifest you there. If you're still feeling stuck, like how do I get there? Where do I say what I do? Call us, ping us, message us. We're gonna help you to get there.
Just say yes.
I just saw myself live
Yeah.
smelling my armpit. That happened. I just get silly, guys. We really appreciate you all, and even if it's not Odyssey, keep sticking with us in our group. You know, watch us play together, because we're just gonna keep doing it. We're here to help. We want to raise everybody up and help the planet.
Yes, we do.
Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for your energy and participating.
Yes, we love all the participation. Thank you guys. We hope you guys are getting lots of value.
Yeah, we wouldn't be anything if anybody didn't watch. Love you guys.
All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.